Damn. Someone sure is going fast in here.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning. It's too early. Welcome to the first, best, and only morning show in existence. I'm Anthony Carboni.
I'm Saige Ryan.
And, oh boy, did you know that award shows are still happening?
Can you believe it?
We can't even go out to the grocery store.
But you could go out to the Grammys.
But the Grammys happen, and the Oscars are happening, and I swear I can't even remember a movie.
Yeah,
You know what I
can
mean?
Name a movie.
Name a movie. Certainly name a 2020 movie.
Name an album.
Name it. Hey, name an album. I dare you.
It came out in 2020.
Yeah, do it.
No, thank you.
Well,
won't
I
be
guess
doing so.
I guess we can talk about this anyway. Here's the thing. I don't think I've seen anything ever. I think in 2020, I think what I watched was various baking shows.
Yep.
Then I ran out of the baking shows, and then I watched the glass blowing show for a little while, and then I was like, glass blowing show.
It wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
Honestly. Yeah. We gave it a fair go.
But in case you've ever seen a film, the Oscar nominees came out this morning.
Let's play a game of have we seen any of the Best Picture nominations?
Now, I have seen a billboard for Mank.
Okay. Great.
I
No,
have
that
seen
does
a
not
billboard
count.
for David Fincher's Mank, which is about the guy who wrote Citizen Kane. And I do remember that. I remember that Riz Ahmed is in The Sound of Metal.
Okay.
And I do know that Minari is supposed to be very good.
Right. So the father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari,
Nomadland.
Nomadland.
Promising
Thank you.
Young Woman.
My eyes did not compute the word Nomadland.
Sound of Metal and The Trial of Chicago 7 are your nominees for Best Picture.
I haven't seen a single one. I am very curious. Look, it is exactly 8 a.m. here. It should be exactly 8 a.m. where you are.
Yeah, just put a little arrow next to yourself and let us know what time it is where you are. Should be 8 a.m. for everybody, unless time is broken. And let us know if you've ever seen a movie, or especially any of these films.
My brain just kept getting Nomland. And I was like, we know this is not called
Can I has Nomland?
I'd love to go to Nomland.
Can I has a Nomland? So yeah, the Oscar nominees came out, and yeah, we've been up for a while. So those are Oscar. There are a lot of them, you know. All these people who are nominated are good.
Yeah.
You know, like Viola Davis is good, Vanessa Kirby's good, Frances McDormand good, Carey Mulligan good. I just haven't seen anything they were in the last year. I do so wish that I could keep up with pop culture more and the horrible screeching universe a little less. And hopefully that's my resolution for this year. Pay less attention to the horrible screeching universe and more attention to pop culture.
Fascinating. I did notice one pleasant thing was that the categories weren't so white this year.
No, they've taken a lot of feedback that people have been angrily giving them over the last few years. So that's good.
So that was nice. I was like, ooh, a little drop of diversity. We're not there, but we're progressing.
We're progressing. And you know, speaking of great film, speaking of quality film, supposedly the Snyder Cut is good. According to critics who have gotten early screenings of the film, Snyder Cut is good movie. And here, you know, here's
Yeah, right?
here.
Okay. So we had We had a discussion when Anthony read this to me, and I said, like a bedtime story. We got on Discord, and he reads me the news, and
I read her the news until she falls asleep at night.
Yeah, that's how we write the show. Anyways, when he was reading this headline, I was like, is it bad that I don't want it to be good? I'm at that point where I am not hoping that it is good because it is so self-indulgent of Zack Snyder, and it is such a nasty fan base that was begging for it for the most part.
Not
I just
begging,
don't want to give
demanding.
them that win. I don't think that they should have it.
I just, it's over 4 hours long.
Uh-huh.
The reshoots cost an estimated $70 million. So at this point, this is a $300 million movie.
It better be.
It better be decent, right? Like for 300 mil, it better be a decent film. But yeah, apparently it tells a much better story. The emotional beats hit. People are saying it's a night and day difference between the theatrical.
Wow, it's almost like he went back and made a whole different movie.
Almost like he got a chance to do a $200 million movie over.
After audience feedback.
I've often said that Zack Snyder knows what movie he's making after he's done with it. Like, Zack Snyder trailers are always very good.
Okay.
Like, and you look at the trailer and you go, oh, like, you think of the Man of Steel trailer. The Man of Steel trailer was both fathers talking. Remember, it was called Two Fathers. And it's still, like, my arm hair just stood up again, still thinking about this trailer, because it was beautiful. It was these two fathers trying to explain to Superman how to be a man in this teaser trailer. And if that was what Man of Steel was about, it's like he figures it out afterwards.
So now he got all of the money in the world to figure it out after and completely redo a movie that everyone hated.
Hey.
And we're praising that as good filmmaking. Stop.
Kind of fascinating.
Stupid.
I am. Look. Am I gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
We're both gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, but it's like for 4 hours, I'm gonna watch it while I'm like,
Yeah, right?
I don't know, knitting a shawl, whittling an ocarina or something. Like Dorocarina. Now that I said ocarina, I do realize I do it because it's ocarina.
Yeah. Ocarina.
Yeah, I do.
Ocarina of Time.
Dorito. Ocarina. Dorito?
No.
Docarina?
Docarina.
Hey, Docarina. No. I don't know. I mean, 4 hours. I'll watch it. We'll probably watch it on Thursday when it releases and talk about it on Friday.
Yeah.
He got us.
We'll do that this week.
He fucking got us.
He
this
did.
fucking guy.
You know what? I bet he did that because of our news show.
That's why he did it.
We do a news show on Fridays.
That's why he did it. He was like, if I can get onto It's Too Early, I can make that $70 million back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Tom and Jerry did.
Tom and Jerry.
We did a whole week to get it to Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Blew the box office out of the water.
They got that It's Too Early bump is what they call it in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
And
it's not cocaine.
If it was cocaine, we would have started on time.
Yeah. I wouldn't keep yawning during the show.
Fall Guys is the gift that keeps on giving. We talk about it quite a bit.
Yes, we do.
Because there's always new and wonderful things in Fall Guys. Among Us costumes are coming with mysterious and unique features. What does that mean, one wonders? We don't know.
I'd like to know. Now, as far as I've seen, and forgive me, I mean, like, we talk about Fall Guys skins a lot, but I don't play very often. I haven't seen costumes that actually have much for, like, features. Have you?
No, they so
This is
far.
the first, right?
Yeah, the costumes do not have special features. They've never had any sort of special functionality. They are purely aesthetic. They're cosmetic costumes. But supposedly, there is some stuff coming. So this is the Fall Guys 4041 update that comes with that new map we were talking about.
Wow, 4041. That's very funny.
Look at that.
It's very cute. I love this. And I feel like the Fall Guys collaboration was completely natural. Like,
Yeah.
put beans on beans.
Beans on beans on beans.
Yeah. Dress up your beans as another bean.
What if Bean could bean? Imagine. We talked about this last week. I love the entire aesthetic of this level. This is definitely...
They're doing a cyberpunk.
Yeah. But they're doing
They
a cutie...
finally made cyberpunk good.
They're doing a cutie cyberpunk. They're doing a vaporwave.
Yes.
So...
Oh.
Fall Guy was ejected. One imposter
Just a
remains.
preview of it. Just a teensy preview of it.
So who knows what that could mean? Oh my God.
Anthony.
Sorry, let me go back to the Justice League. What's worse to show? If you had to choose.
I'm not willing to say that our spreadsheet is worse than the Snyder cut. I'm not willing to say that.
You know it's very good.
What is very good?
The Astros Playroom soundtrack.
Yeah, the Astros Playroom soundtrack is very good. And you can stream it if you want to stream it. It's happening more and more with game soundtracks, and I really appreciate that as somebody who actively leaves game soundtracks on all day. That's my go-to background music.
If you don't bop to I'm Your GPU, then you have no heart and you have no soul.
I miss the days on Twitch where we could have then bopped with you.
We cannot bop with you.
We absolutely cannot. We would be arrested.
Cannot play this music and bop with you, for we will go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know, you know. The Astros Playroom soundtrack is phenomenal, and I like seeing more and more game soundtracks actually being released on Spotify. It's nice to know that publishers are finally like realizing how much money they're leaving on the table.
Yeah, by not letting us give them money.
Yeah, like, because everybody just goes to YouTube. We all just go to YouTube and we're like, well, I'll just listen to the game soundtrack there. You could be getting literally fractions of a cent.
Yeah.
Game companies. You're just leaving that on the table. You could be Spotify rich, like Spotify makes so many other musicians.
Anthony, I can't stop yawning.
I don't know why. You've been up for a while.
They help. It's too early.
It is too early. It's a name and a promise.
I'm good.
You're good?
No,
All right.
I'm good. What else is going on?
WandaVision was a big deal.
Hey, WandaVision was a big deal, and it was a big enough deal that potentially it might drive some traffic back to comics, which is pretty cool.
Comics that inspired the WandaVision series went out of print for the first time in a long time. They sold out in all stores. We're talking House of M. We're talking the Tom King's The Vision. We're talking Vision and Scarlet Witch. Mm-hmm. We're talking all the classics.
Yeah, the regular Scarlet Witch comic. So a bunch of them are going back into print due to the recent rush in popularity, which is pretty exciting.
Yep, an increased print run. And listen, if you have not read, at the very least, if you're going to go back and read any of these, please, please, please go back and read Tom King's The Vision. It's 12 issues. You buy it in one volume, you're in and you're out. And it is beautiful. I love it so much. House of M is also good. House of M is, I think, better remembered than read. It's just, it's been a while since House of M. It's been a while. House of M came out many, many years ago, and stylistically, comics have just changed a lot. The Vision is very, very good.
All right. Yeah. The artwork is cool. I'm real into that. I think that sounds lovely. I have not read it, so I'm putting it on my list, no doubt. But I was talking recently, and I was like, I wonder if our like desperation to like get out and have physical things again will potentially have some sort of revival to like these shops that we worry about, these arcades and comic book shops. And then I was like, no one's going to want to sit down with fucking comics once the world's open. We're all going to be laying in the streets.
Everyone's going to be laying in the streets naked when the world opens.
Right?
It's going to be real weird out there for a while.
It is going to be weird out there for a while, but maybe we'll all lay in the streets naked with a comic. That sounds kind of nice.
That actually sounds lovely.
Right?
That actually sounds like maybe that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
When you said it, I thought to myself, that's my favorite thing.
Yeah. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed,
That's
everybody.
our future. That's what I am hoping for.
You can also, by the way, if you have Disney Plus and you enjoyed WandaVision, check out Assembled. Assembled is the making of documentary of WandaVision, and we can also assume Assembled will be the name that they use for every Marvel making of from here on out.
Which makes sense.
Sort of like, well, I don't know that Lucasfilm is going to call every Disney Plus making of the gallery, but they probably will.
Yeah,
I don't know why they wouldn't.
Too. I have not watched this yet, and I'm very excited to watch it.
Yeah, same. It's such a unique show, and some of it was actually filmed in front of a live audience.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, some of the sitcom bits were actually filmed in front of a live studio audience.
That's excellent.
That's so fast, and it didn't leak. Nobody leaked anything.
That's very impressive. Do you think that they'll do one of these for every new Marvel Disney Plus show?
Yeah.
A making of?
I think we will definitely get one for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think we will, because it's just such easy, I mean, not easy, but production-wise, it's easy extra content for a streaming service.
Right. You've finished the show. You've run out of content from that. Giving us ancillary content will keep us on the streaming service until the next thing.
And also, it's just fun. People love making of stuff, and ever since the death of like physical DVDs and Blu-rays and things like that, we don't get as many like of these special features.
Yeah.
And so they're very exciting to get, and they're very exciting to watch. I'm stoked to watch this. I think it's going to be very good.
I think it's going to be very good too. I will probably watch that. I will probably try to watch that today. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch a little behind the scenes of WandaVision.
I'm going to lay naked in the street and watch the behind the scenes of WandaVision.
Well, not yet. No. We've got one more dose of the vaccine until we can lay in the street naked with our neighbors and watch WandaVision. I'm sorry, Anthony. Also, it's raining.
Also, it's raining.
It's a little chilly.
It's a little I don't want to. It's a little chilly.
Hey, speaking of rain. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
There is a lovely new game that has a demo available right now. And if you don't watch this and think, wow, that's Saige's shit right there, you're not paying enough attention.
You are a jerk, Cloud.
You are in various situations ruining things by the weather. You are decorating your cloud aesthetically. It's just like a fun little puzzle solver game.
Oh, you can give it your own face.
Yeah.
And do a little animation on it.
It's a fun little puzzle solver. To me, it is like the genre of Goose Game, of Goat Simulator, of Octodad.
There's one game specifically that I've been trying to think of, and if anybody remembers it in chat, please put a little arrow next to your name and with what time it is where you are and the name of the game I'm thinking of.
Cat Lateral Damage?
No, you were Death. You were like a little cartoon Death, and it was an isometric town, and you would cause accidents.
Which, he said that, and I was like, how do I not know about that? That sounds great.
And you would cause like little accident. You would be able to like, if there were electrical lines, you could like cut them, or you could like fell a tree, and like it was very, very good. I want to say like Game Grumps played it or something. It was good. It was a fun game.
Oh man, a lot of people are triple kill. Death Coming.
Death Coming. Thank you. Death Coming. That was a great game.
That sounds lovely, and I would like to play it. This game has a demo up on Steam right now, and is set for full release on April 15th.
Nah, it comes out on tax day. That's so funny.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Rain on Your Parade comes out on tax day.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm 100% going to stream this. Yeah, I love it. I love cute and mean Sims.
Yeah.
Ruin everyone's day being adorable.
Yeah, adorable things with dark sense of humor. That's what they call in art school a juxtaposition, and it fucking works on me every time.
Every damn time.
Every ding dang time. I want to talk about movies.
Okay.
While we're talking, while we have a little bit of Marvel on the brain
Okay.
and a little bit of the Avengers on the brain, the Blue Cat movie is number 1 again.
Because they sent it back to theaters.
It had a limited theatrical release in China. It went back into theaters. And because of the money that it made in theaters, this also feels to me like cheating.
Yeah, right?
You know, Zaki S gets to reshoot a whole movie. Zesty Zach. A delicious Zesty Zach.
You know what we all call him, Zesty Zach or Zesty Z for
Zesty ZZ. You get to reshoot an entire movie, recut it, re-release it, and be like, this was the movie. We all remember that this was the movie,
This
right?
is what the movie was always supposed to be.
I meant to do it. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let you. They gave you $70 extra million to. James Cameron takes out a full-page ad in Variety the day that Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios take the crown from Avatar and say, congratulations, you know, it's so exciting. You did so good. And then he's like, fucking release the movie in China again and add it to the main gross. I will not have it added to a second separate gross.
I don't get it. Why do Avatar so big?
Yeah, that's the main. Okay, so putting aside the motivations of adding this gross to the main gross from before, that's just to say that it's still the biggest movie of all time, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But what I don't understand, why Avatar?
Like, look, I get that it was like a spectacle for its time and whatnot, but we've had a lot of those. Something in my eyeball.
Well, wait.
No,
You good?
You're supposed to keep talking.
No.
Yeah,
We're just waiting.
Just look at me getting something out of my eye.
No, just get it out.
Anthony.
And we'll
Distract them, please. Come on.
You were mid-sentence. I was waiting. I was waiting with bated breath.
We've had a lot of big, weird spectacle movies, and everybody's like, oh, it was a thing of its time. Okay.
Avatar, look, Avatar sold a lot of 3D TVs, for sure. Maybe all the 3D TVs that were ever sold, but they're all gone now.
Right, even then it wasn't that great of a movie. I remember I saw it thank you so much. We appreciate you. I saw it and I was like, okay, yeah. That's cool.
It was fine. What a perfectly fine movie with some incredible technology behind it. I clapped at the technology and then promptly forgot the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember a damn thing that actually happens in that movie.
Who's your favorite character from Avatar?
Not the dude.
Mine's Nermal.
Papa Smurf.
It's Sigourney Weaver as Sigourney Weaver. I don't know.
Not the main white guy that's appropriating someone else's culture.
That's the other thing. Is it's like
gentrification and appropriation. The movie.
Yeah, like why did we need the white savior in 3D IMAX? Like we've gotten it in so many other ways. It's just a story I've seen so many times. And then I hear all these, Jeff Kanata, bless his heart, bless his soul, my co-host on We Have Concerns, is such an Avatar fan.
Really?
Loves it. And he'll tell me stories from the set of Avatar 2 as though he was there. Things that he's reading about the production because he's very into it. And he's like, Sigourney Weaver set a world record in her age group for holding her breath underwater on the set of Avatar 2. I was like, so he's still mistreating his actors. That's all I heard.
Right. That sounds like abuse on set.
I was like, he's still mistreating his actors. He made that movie The Abyss, and he made all of his actors sit underwater in a giant tank of cold water to simulate being in the ocean for hours. And like, why? It's CG. He doesn't even have to do that to them. He's making them be underwater and hold their breath so he can 3D animate over them so it looks better.
No.
Hire a fucking 3D animator, my guy. They can do that shit.
It's a power thing.
It's supposedly coming in 2023. It really is. All of these directors who get these carte blanche, like, my movie's making... We talked about this with Christopher Nolan. Hey, you don't need to build a room that's on a gimbal that spins around and make people shoot for 16 hours a day until you get it right. Like, you don't need to. You're just doing it because now you're Christopher Nolan and you want to see what they'll say yes to and what they'll say no to.
Yep.
That's it.
It makes you feel powerful. Piss off.
Piss off.
Piss off. It's
But
the
anyway.
same thing as the fucking... those are the director equivalents of Jared Leto and all of these actors that are method.
There's a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups
Do
that I
you
can
just want
that
them
I can
so
see.
bad?
They're
Right?
in range.
Oh my god, the whole show
I
I've been
can
staring at
see.
them and I want them so bad. Oh my god, I'm glad you too.
This is hashtag not Spawn, but like
We could be.
hit me up, Hershey's. What's up?
That's not just me.
No, that you left a bag of Reese's Pieces, right? Reese's peanut butter cups right there.
Yeah,
course
but
it's
we're
not just you.
professionals, Anthony.
Yeah. And that's why I was hosting, but also staring, but not letting you know I was staring.
He was
'cause
staring respectfully.
Because I'm a professional. Can't wait to be lying naked in the street with a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, keep him nearby. Perfect logo, right in shot.
Once again, not Spawn. Could
But could be.
be.
This could be us, Reese's, but you playing.
I tried to be a hype beast.
Ugh,
You know this about me.
it's the worst.
A couple of years ago, I tried.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get into sneaker drops. I tried to get into streetwear. I tried to do all this stuff because it's cool. I like it. It's cool. What I don't like is logging onto an app for 3 hours to see if I get a pair of shoes. I couldn't do it.
Absolutely not.
I couldn't do it. It wasn't worth it to me. I like a cool shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't 3 hours like a cool shoe.
No, absolutely not. Please, go ahead.
But I also enjoy the Japanimation, which is what it's called. Be respectful, please, and call it Japanimation. So, Billionaire Boys Club is releasing a capsule collection with My Hero Academia. This sounds like it would be my shit.
Now, I don't know what Billionaire Boys Club is, nor do I care, but I do love My Hero Academia. And I say all the time, as somebody who wants to cosplay every character from that show, that, like, aesthetically, My Hero Academia is perfect.
It's so good. And a good capsule collection, like Kith did a great one with Astro Boy recently. Kith.
They're called Kith.
That got you, huh?
Absolutely tickled.
A good capsule collection. Even Uniqlo every once in a while. Like, Uniqlo came out with some good, like, Nintendo stuff. It wasn't all good.
Black Milk
Black
does
Milk?
excellent capsule collections for nerdy stuff lately. They've done Pokemon, they've done Mario, and they were both fucking awesome.
So,
They did Animal Crossing, they crushed.
so I hear Billionaire Boys Club and My Hero Academia, and I go, oh, this is going to be it.
And he gets so excited and he sends me the link. And I was like, Anthony.
This is the worst. And these are all on plain white t-shirts.
This looks like I tried to order My Hero Academia merch off of Wish.
This looks like I have 15 extra minutes on the computer in class, in art
I want
class.
like a cool desktop background.
Yeah, like I'm in art class, and the computer in art class has all the good fonts. And so I'm like, I'm gonna make my own My Hero Academia stuff.
Look at what they did to Todoroki.
This is literally just promotional clip art from the show. That's all it is. I've seen this clip art of Todoroki 100 times on 100 different things. I hate this is the other reason why I just couldn't be a hype beast.
Anthony?
Is because this shit will sell out in 2 seconds, and these shirts will be like they'll be like $75 for a t-shirt.
That's what I was gonna say. Is how much are these shirts?
They'll be like $60, $75.
Look at how they did my boy Kirishima.
Terrible.
God, I love you, Kirishima.
Absolutely terrible.
Fuck, I love you, Kirishima. Anyways,
it's a real bummer. I hate when a collab opportunity like that is wasted. Hey, as a content creator, there's nothing I hate more than a collab opportunity wasted.
being a hype beast is feeding into capitalism. And look, there's lots of ways that we feed into capitalism every day, but this will not be mine.
If you just keep eating little ones, it's fine. You can't have a big one. That's bad for you.
Bad for you.
That's bad for you. But if you have these little ones,
Small things are healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Paragon of health. What else is going on?
Fucking nothing.
You can't say that, Saige. We're a news show.
All right. Hey. Okay, let's talk about some games then.
Let's talk about games.
It's important that we talk about games. We're a gaming news show.
Yeah.
We're a gaming and stuff. News
Mm-hmm.
show.
I'm a meme. Gaming? News?
Last night I saw that Oprah meme that's been going around from the Meghan Markle interview.
I've never heard of any of those people.
And in the first one she's like, and in the second one she's like, hey. And someone put Harry and Meghan and it just says, Oprah, we've trapped you in a glass box.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what's really fun to watch on the internet? People describing memes.
Looking at memes. Hearing Saige describe a meme she looked at. That's good. That's good content.
Sleep on the futon behind us.
Bungie had to pull the Trials of Osiris offline. This is not the same story that I talked about last week.
Because we did talk about this last week, didn't we?
This is not the same story that I talked about last week.
Because there was a big issue and they had to pull it offline?
Yeah, they put it back online.
Oh, okay.
I had to pull it offline again.
Oh.
Yeah, those Trials of Osiris aren't working out.
Those trials aren't going well.
Appropriately named. So, what if I just keep eating though? Hey, what if this was just a giggle mukbang? Put an arrow next to your name in chat.
They said they would watch us describe memes. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Al.
So this one is like it's like a dude and he's walking down the street with a girl, okay? Mm-hmm. But like he's turning around and he's going like ooh to like a different girl who's walking in the other direction.
Right. And the other girl is like, you saw the anniversary picture. That's what made you think of it, didn't you? I did like a 10 years later.
No.
Great. So it wasn't even topical. Excellent. Anyways, that game's offline again. No Trials of Osiris for you. Was anyone playing it?
People have been trying. People have been
No
fucking
one's been
trying.
successfully trying. So that makes sense.
The arrow of time flies ever forward. Death comes for us all.
Yeah, right?
The distracted boyfriend is now a distracted dad bod. The distracted boyfriend moved from being the guy who like he looks like the Dell commercial guy from back in the day.
Yeah, he looks like he could sell me a wireless plan.
Yeah.
Or he could be the like cool dad on a Disney show.
Now he looks like he has a Punisher logo on the back of his car.
He's definitely got a cop haircut.
Yeah. Wow. 10 years.
Yeah, right? Just keep eating. We'll just keep going.
That's what this show is about. Welcome to Giggle Mukbang.
Giggle Muck is my favorite Pokemon.
Now, see, I was going to make a joke about Giggle Muck evolving into Giggle Bang, and it's like, nope.
No.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
Not the show.
But it is a sign of a healthy relationship in some cases.
Never had one in my life. Anthony?
Yes.
I quit my job this week.
I know. This is a great time to bring up the fact that, yeah, we hit the donation goal for this month. We're very excited. That does not mean you have to stop. Neither one of us has a job. You do not have to stop. Neither one of us has a job. It's fine. But perhaps we should have set the bar higher. Who knows? Just in terms of survival. We want to make the choice to lay in the street naked.
Right.
We don't want to have to lay in the street naked.
Sure.
Anyway, you quit your job.
I quit my job. I think I would like to have this new job. You can be a landscaper in Minecraft. There is a UK-based company that put out a job posting for a virtual landscaper to improve their in-game outdoor space. Companies primarily focus on offering advice on outdoor buildings. There is a company that is offering outdoor landscaping in Minecraft.
I love this.
That's great.
You can have. Did we forget to focus the camera?
I didn't think so. It looked in focus to me.
Maybe I'm still drunk.
From
last year when I had my last drink.
Right. Cool.
How long does alcohol last in the system?
I am not qualified. I'm the one and only person not qualified to answer that. Anyways, a UK-based company is putting together a team so that they can offer their services for doing things like building sheds and workshops, as well as greenhouses.
This is so interesting to me. Yeah. The idea of having a qualified professional look at your virtual landscape and be like, we're going to do some topiaries here, and we're going to give you a little hedge. If you plant these flowers over here, it'll look a little nicer. That's pretty cool.
That's very nice. Pirate Kitten said, I've been binge watching your show for the last week. Thank you for having an awesome show. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
glad this was not your first episode.
I've been binge eating these Reese's. Oh, no.
Did you finish the Reese's? Did you do it? Wow.
Here.
I will take one. Can you shoot?
It's already been in my mouth. Other side.
It's not usually like this is what I was trying to say.
No, sometimes we set things on fire.
That's true.
Look. Everybody shut up. Listen.
Thank you.
We're doing our best.
Today our best is a little worse.
We're doing our best, and we're the first and only morning show, so it's not like you've got anything to compare us to.
That's true. Anyways, if you're like me and you quit your job...
What does this cost?
There isn't a rate listed for it. We don't know yet. They're still putting together their professionals.
One humorous line in the responsibilities section of the listing says that landscapers must provide suggestions that stay within a client's budget.
Now, they said whether this is real money based on hourly work or Minecoin in-game isn't clear. If it's Minecoin, fuck you.
I didn't even know there was Minecoin.
I mean, you don't use it in the traditional game. I think there are particular currencies that are in like certain servers. So if they're working for a larger server, sure. But I don't know of...
What the fuck is a Minecoin?
Minecoin to the moon. Applicants need to have experience with Minecraft already, though not necessarily landscaping, but they do need to be able to demonstrate a passion for gardening. and the outdoors. Proficiency with shears is probably not required.
Everybody has a passion for the outdoors right now. We've been trapped for a year. There's not anybody. You can't list passion for outdoors. But listing passion for outdoors as a qualification for a job right now is like listing.
Must be able to breathe.
Well, that's a big one right now, actually.
It's kind of hard to breathe.
That's a hard one.
Twist of fate. Need my hedges in Minecraft cleaned up, please and thank you. That $25 dono, thank you.
I'm willing to give anybody landscaping advice in Minecraft.
Okay, what would your advice be for Twist of Fate?
Well, I haven't seen Twisted Fate's server. I haven't seen what their property looks like, but I can tell you that you want to have leading lines to the house. That's one thing I can tell you. If you think about your house as the center of a composition, of a painting, of a photograph,
Okay.
you want to make sure that your greenery has leading lines to your home.
There you go. That's for you, Twist of Fate. No one else listen to that. That's only for Twist of Fate.
It's only for Twisted Fate. That only works specifically for Twisted Fate.
Because that's Anthony's services.
So
I would say, though, even after a year of being trapped inside, I do not have a passion for gardening.
no, I didn't do the little garden. I didn't do the bread.
Pretty sure my cactus is going to die. I haven't watered it yet.
Can't they survive a lot without
I don't
water?
know.
Isn't
I
that what
should
a
have
cactus
watered it,
do?
but I have not watered it once. And we got it for that Harvest Moon bit a couple weeks ago.
Oh, if it's only been a couple weeks, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I should water it. And every day I look at it sitting on my desk and I go, ooh, I got to go water that.
I didn't do garden, didn't do baking bread, didn't do any of that stuff. It was mechanical keyboards, smart lighting. What else? What else did I get obsessed with?
Oh, tiny builds that you never actually made, but you did get obsessed with the idea of doing them for a while.
The tiny builds are my reward for me organizing my desk, which I have not done. Once I organize my desk, I'm going to build the tiny things.
Yeah, you got obsessed with a lot of things. Oh, you went through an iPod mod phase.
Yeah, I fixed some old iPods.
Ordered new old iPods and fixed them.
Yeah, well, because I ordered an iPod Mini for $20, the little pink one, little pinky, and I turned it into it holds 512 gigs of music now. It's pretty cool.
See?
It's got a new backlight in it.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Early on, I believe, was your like Raspberry Pi building.
Well, the Raspberry Pi was for the smart lighting stuff. It's a means, not an end. You know what I mean?
Sure. Anyways.
Bethesda, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Microsoft Corporation.
Yes.
We heard last week that a lot of good Bethesda games are coming to Game Pass, and now we know that these Bethesda games are going to be getting that frame rate boost.
Also, Kurt and Orf, thank you for those donos. We appreciate you.
A bunch of games are getting the FPS boost feature that is so popular on the Xbox Series X and S. Fallout 4, Fallout 76. Yeah, the frame rate's the problem in Fallout 76. Good. Okay. Good. Prey, Skyrim Special Edition, and Dishonored Definitive Edition are all getting that good backwards compatible FPS boost. They're going to run at 60 frames, and some of them are going to run at 120 frames if you've got a compatible television.
Wow.
It's pretty huge.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Me too.
I think that's very cool. Hey, you know, as far as large corporations just absolutely taking over a monopoly on the market, at least we're getting some cool perks out of this one.
I found out that my TV is the last TV Samsung made that's not compatible with 120 frames.
Nice.
The one after mine.
Nice.
That's cool to know. It's cool to know I have this. It's cool to know I have this television for 10 years.
Yeah, of course. Who's getting a new TV right now?
Who's getting a new anything right now?
No.
Knock it off.
Dagger's all curled up on the couch behind us, and it is distractingly cute.
Just like he's like a little bag of Reese's.
Dagger is Anthony's dog.
Like a tiny bag of Reese's, that boy.
Distractingly cute, like a tiny bag of Reese's. You know, we're also a business show.
That's true. We
are
are business professionals.
We are business professionals, and we spoke sometime last month about the NVIDIA lawsuit that they were taking up against crypto mining.
Yeah, so this was NVIDIA's investors were suing NVIDIA because they said NVIDIA was hiding sales numbers from them, misrepresenting sales numbers, in that NVIDIA was saying that most of their cards were going to were going to gamers when they were going to crypto miners. And the NVIDIA investors are saying if NVIDIA had let them know how many people were buying the cards for crypto mining, the investors would have been better prepared for the crypto coin crash of 2017. They would have been better prepared to reinvest their money. Look, we're a business show.
We're business professionals. I passed the bar, of course.
But this sounds very, very tenuous to me at best.
Sounds stupid and complicated, and like cards should be used for whatever the fuck cards are going to be used for, man.
Well, and the fact that it's not even about that. It's about like, okay, I invested in NVIDIA stock.
Right. I believed I was investing in this audience.
Well, NVIDIA told me this many people, this percentage of people that were buying their cards were playing games on them.
Yes.
If NVIDIA had told me, their investor, that this many people were actually using it to mine cryptocurrency, I, as an investor in NVIDIA that also owns cryptocurrency, would have been better informed and pulled my money out of cryptocurrency. What the fuck? How is that possible? How is that lawsuit worth $1 billion, and how did they think it was going to work? I am a business professional. How does
this? The bar did not prepare me for this. Or if
isn't that insider information?
Yeah,
and it's not even insider information. It's unrelated information.
That's what Orf in the live studio audience said. NVIDIA failed to give me insider trading information, so I'm suing them.
But it's not but it's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Cuz it's not cuz insider trading would be like, I, as somebody from NVIDIA, knows what NVIDIA is going to do in the next 3 months, and so I trade against my own company. But like, this is just this weird thing where it's like, if you had told me 12 years ago that I was allergic to pears, like, what? I wouldn't have eaten that tart last night, and I wouldn't have swollen up to 3 times my size. No, it's not even like that, because that's related information.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's speculation. It's like saying if you had told me this, I would have made 3 more connections in my head that allowed me to do this. Like, it's just blaming somebody for you making a bad decision, and I don't know how that's a legal suit. You passed the bar in the state of Virginia.
Of course.
Explain this to me.
Oh, well, you see, the laws are made to protect the rich, powerful, and white, and once again, it is working in their favor of saying that they can sue over anything, and they have the time, currency, and a valuable share of the market to be valued enough for people to represent them in a case that is completely meaningless when there are people literally dying in the streets.
That's a meme. Meme it. Hey, kids, meme it.
This is kind of businessy.
Tell me.
HBO Max,
home of
for the
Zack
people.
Snyder's Justice League.
Look, they understand
and
that you really want to watch those.
Thomas and Gerald the film.
They understand that with this incredible library, they cannot keep it from everybody. Well, they can keep those things from people. HBO Max has added a lower, less expensive tier that will be released in June for people that don't want to pay those HBO Max prices, but they also don't want any of the benefits of HBO Max, including new movie releases. All of those Warner Brothers releases will not be included on this tier, the theatrical releases coming straight to HBO Max. Not for poor people, I guess. No.
I suppose if you're into HBO original series and their library content, but even then, ad supported.
It is also ad supported. So it's not What it sounds like to me is a free tier. You can watch it ad supported. You don't get any of the new releases. But no, it is still a paid tier.
HBO has never had ads in their stuff. It's not, HBO shows are not shot or edited to have ad breaks in them.
And yet, here we are.
It's just another Hulu.
It's just another Hulu. It's fucking the Lifetime website, man. You could go and watch most networks for free on their website with a bunch of ads.
Have you been watching a lot of murder movies? Have you been watching Lady Murders?
First of all, no, I've been watching Married at First Sight. It's really hard to find on streaming services, and the Lifetime website is very bad.
Son of Orpheus brings up a great point. We all knew that it was heading this way, but it happened so quickly that we're already back at cable.
Yeah, it's cable again.
I can't believe Netflix went up to $17.99 if you want 4K.
Wow.
I'm thinking I'm just not gonna do 4K.
I watch Netflix on my laptop.
I
watch it on my fucking phone.
I have my beautiful television that I love so much.
It's dated.
And I put it doesn't do 120, but I love it anyway. It doesn't do I'm literally mad about it.
Oh. Oh.
How dare you?
What?
I put colored lights behind it.
He did.
And the lights match what's on the TV.
Uh-huh.
I care about it a lot because we're trapped like animals in cages.
Of course.
And it's $17.99 now. $17.99.
Yeah, that's spency for Netflix.
Maybe back in the day when Netflix was literally every movie you wanted to watch.
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that golden era when Netflix was literally every movie you wanted to watch?
Yeah, sure.
I would pay $17.99 for that.
Mm-hmm.
$17.99 to watch Great British Bake Off again, because that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. They do have a lot of good originals, and they are making more. And I'm like, okay, but it is too much. Yeah, it's the same shows over and over again. The problem is
They literally
we're spreading out into so many different streaming services.
They literally
if we were
had to
condensing
add
and it was going up, that'd be one thing.
a button on Netflix that says, just show me something.
Yeah.
Because you scroll through Netflix and you're like, what is all this garbage? None of it looks good. Like, it all looks fine, but it doesn't look great. And so they had to put a little button where it's like, do you just want to sit in front of the TV and dissociate? We'll put something on.
Yeah.
We'll put something on.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah. Mostly, I leave Netflix on in the background while I do other things. That's my go-to. So I'm like, I don't care if it's 4K.
And here,
I'm not even looking at it.
the crazy thing is, we're not even going to get cable-like bundles again. Cable-like bundles depended on, and this is crazy to say, cable companies negotiating on our behalf.
Nah.
The cable companies would negotiate with the major studios and networks and then put it all together for one price. There's no way you're ever going to get... Well, there is a way, and it's when Disney owns literally everything.
Yeah.
You can get that Disney, Hulu, ESPN bundle.
True.
That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
But you'll never get Netflix on that bundle.
Absolutely not.
You'll never get Amazon on that bundle.
No. And like, look, I pay... How many do I have right now? I pay personally for Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon.
I have Netflix.
And then I think I had Funimation.
I have Netflix. I have Disney Plus. I have Amazon because I have Amazon Prime.
Exactly.
I do have Hulu. No, I'm logged into somebody else's Hulu.
Yeah. Same.
Disney, Netflix.
And you don't have HBO Max.
Amazon Plus. Yeah. I do have Crunchyroll, which I think is now... No, it's Crunchyroll. Is it Crunchyroll and Funimation now?
I don't know if it combined yet. I know it's supposed to.
Oh, and I
That's
have...
what I'm paying for.
And I have Criterion.
Yeah.
And I think I still have Mubi. I should look and see if I have Mubi. That's wild.
What the fuck is Mubi?
Oh, Mubi's cool.
Hey, thank
Mubi
you,
is...
Soto.
Mubi is... There's... Every day, there's only 30 movies on Mubi at a time, and they're all, like, really interesting... like cool films from like film festivals and like foreign film, and every day they lose one movie and gain a new one. And so you have 30 days to watch anything that's on Mubi.
Oh, absolutely not. That is stressful, and
But not
I
everything.
hate
You're
it.
not gonna be interested in everything.
No,
But
I don't like time limits. I don't like it.
anyway, yeah, and it's all, now that I think about it, it all adds up. Shit, I'm just gonna start pirating everything. I'm gonna have to.
For legal reasons, he's kidding.
For legal reasons, I'm kidding. But I'm just gonna have to pirate things. I'm gonna have to build a Raspberry Pi and install something like Libilec or and then what I'll do is I'll get a $5 a month account that gives me a membership to a real dbrid or some sort of dbrid client. These are things you should look up. And then for $5 a month, you basically have a VOD click on demand of anything you want to watch.
That's a joke.
That's a joke.
Anthony?
Yes.
Can we talk about Dula Peep yet?
A doula peep.
Dula Peep?
A doula peep.
I have been laughing at Dula Peep for like 24 straight hours. I need you to pull it up on yours so they can hear it.
Doula peep.
Because we're going to need audio for this.
We're gonna need
Wendy
that.
Williams.
So do
Praise-
yeah. Praise Wendy Williams.
No.
No?
If you would let me
Praise
finish my
Wendy
sentence,
Williams.
it would have made sense.
That's what she said. She said, praise Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is our unproblematic queen.
Incorrect. I was interrupted. Wendy Williams in praising Dua Lipa did a good old goof. Did a good old Adil Dazeem.
Wendy Williams is insane.
Let's get a little audio. We can have a little audio from your laptop as a treat.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Oh, Dula Peep. 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 Oh, Dula Peep.
First of all, if somebody doesn't spin that into a sweet ass fucking track, oh! I don't know if they can hear it now.
Peeps. Oh, Dula 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 Peeps. Oh.
Dua Lipa had a
DMC
big
is
night.
gonna
Had
get
a
us.
big night at the
She
Grammys.
had a big night at the Grammys. She had a killer performance. She has a fucking dope ass album, honestly. Future Nostalgia is a fucking
It's a very good
very
album.
good album. Wendy Williams called her Dula Peep, and that's it. But Dula Peep was trending on Twitter last night as she was crushing it at the Grammys instead of Dua Lipa. And this is my simple pleasure in life. This is one of those small things that brings me so much joy. Adele Dazeem, I still love.
I still love
so
Adele
funny.
Dazeem.
It's still Adele Dazeem.
He was just like, if I just get through it.
Yeah.
If I just get through it, nobody will say anything to me about it because I'm John Travolta.
Yeah.
If I mumble it, people will be like, yes, that's what he said, the name.
Right.
He didn't even ask. Somebody backstage. We've both worked live productions.
Absolutely.
Somebody backstage was like, John, you're going to be introducing Adele Dazeem.
You remember her real name?
You're gonna be Idina Menzel.
Can you do it?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
insult
Idina
him?
Menzel. You're gonna be introducing Idina Menzel. And he's like, yeah, Adele.
whatever,
Adele.
okay.
He's like, no, are you sure? Do you need me to? Do
You
you
want,
need?
like, on a card?
We have it on. It's gonna come up on the prompter.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna say Idina but the pronunciation of her name is. And he's like talking. He's at the Oscars. He's like, yeah, great, thank you.
And then he
Didn't
gets
pay
out there.
attention.
And now it doesn't.
Adele Dazeem.
Anyways, these little things bring me very much joy. I enjoy these areas of humor that nobody's hurting from it. I mean,
Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep. Oh,
it's so
Dula
funny.
Peep.
I don't know why
Oh,
it hits the same
Dula
spot in my
Peep.
brain as Poot
Oh,
Lovato.
Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep.
The more you
Oh,
listen to it, the more
Dula
rhythmic it
Peep.
becomes.
Oh, Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep. Oh, Dula Peep.
Anthony's in a beatboxing phase.
Okay, so my new phase is beatboxing, but we don't need to get into it. It's not beatboxing. It's,
I'm gonna
it's
cancel
finger
the show.
drumming. It's finger drumming and sequencing. It's not beatboxing. not beatboxing. I couldn't beatbox.
But
I couldn't do it.
I'm not kidding. I'm gonna
couldn't do
cancel the show.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it if I tried.
Doodle peep.
Oh. It's the way it's cut.
Yeah.
If that video was just Wendy Williams saying "Dula Peep," it would not be half as funny as it is. That person clipped it just correctly. I don't know whether it was on purpose or not, but it's the little that makes it loop so good. It makes it loop so good.
I love it very much. I love it very, very much. Like I said, it's the same part. It's the same part of my brain as Family Feud fails. It's the same, just like joy in my brain as Naked Grandma.
Yes. What was the one? Somebody. Oh.
Name a yellow fruit. An orange. Off the top of my head, I could tell you so many Family Feud fails.
One that popped back into my head. I had not heard it in a million years. I had not heard it in a million years, and this popped right back into my head the other night, and I don't know why, but this is so good. This is my favorite.
You want eat food in America? Please, look farther none than Dunkin' Dunce. America run no dun dun. Spubby, eef freef. Wheaties old-fashioned Hergisburgus. Bubgerkurg. Have it, in a way. Tinkle outside the binkle at Taco Baco. Apple Bapples Nabor Hor Grib and Bib. Inut Oot Burbj. McNaldo's. I like the it. A and A. A.
McNaldo's, I like the it.
Tickle outside the binkle.
Have it in a way.
Spubby.
Oh man, what's the other one that came? Now that became a subreddit. Spubby became a subreddit, and then.
You know what else? It is the same part of my brain as a Luigi board. And is my girlfriend Prego not? I love typos. Y'all who watch me know I love typos. I make them constantly. I think we lost like 20 viewers while doing that.
Oh well.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
The Legend of Zegend. The Lelda of Zelda.
Why do you need to do this?
The Lelda of Zelda. Breath of the West. Stop this! The Legend of Zegend. Sword Scourge. Shooting their limits.
And these are my contributions.
The Leg of Zeg. And the Leg of Zeg, the Wind.
The leg of Zeg, the wind.
We were worried about not having enough to talk about today, and we haven't gotten to half of our news stories.
Sword Scored. I can't believe they're re-releasing Sword Scored in HD.
Spubby, eat free.
Speaking of the leg of Zeg,
Oh.
there is some leg of Zeg. Oh, did you think I wasn't a professional host? You fucking idiots. You dummies. You
got
absolute buffoons.
You got
Do you
fucking
think I didn't
got.
know where I was going? You schmucks. We love you, BBs.
Yeah, okay. Might have gone a little too far.
There is a glitch in Breath of the Wild that allows you to go into first-person mode. And that's an organized desktop, is what that is. Don't you worry about my computer. My computer's organized and fine. But you can do this basically anytime you want. And you can go right into first-person mode and play the entire game this way, if you want to. Now, here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You take Breath of the Wild.
Uh-huh.
You put it on your PC in the Cemu emulator. Okay? You put that into stereoscopic 3D. You put that into a VR helmet. And then you're living the leg of Zeg. You are the sword scored.
We heard you like leg of Zeg, so we put your leg of Zeg in a breath of the breath.
In the breath of the West. I will listen. I don't feel compelled to explain myself to you. I live my life 1/4 mile at a time. But I will say this. I don't use this laptop for anything but the show. And this laptop is normally at 4K resolution, not at the 1080 that we use for the show. It's not as messy as it seems.
Sure.
And yet.
Sure. We all believe you.
Anyways, this is a big one that we didn't we didn't talk about.
We just like literally skipped all of the actual
We're just
news
skipping
today
around
so
today.
that we could breath of the West.
News is sort of like jazz, you know? It's a feeling.
I think if I could think of actually what the opposite of jazz is, it would be news.
Jazz news.
Oh, no. It's us, the Jazzy News Show. We're the Jews. It's true.
What did you? Now I wasn't going there, but that's interesting.
But it's true.
But it is true. It is true.
Oh, you were going. Did you get jizz?
Dying Light 2 was announced back in 2018. And there's been precious little news about it since then, leading a lot of people to say that that the game is in development hell. Developers, the studio has spoken out about these infamous issues, saying that that it keeps moving forward. The process is moving smoothly. The problem is that we announced the game too early, not that it's in dev hell. Oh, no.
It's not delayed.
I'm not late to work. You scheduled my shift too early. I don't... Listen.
Hey. Look, we're not late for the show.
We're not late for the show.
Is too early.
The show is literally too early. It's in the name. That's the wildest spin I've ever... Now, listen. Are some games announced too early? Absolutely. Absolutely. One of them is the highest selling PC game of all time. And you would think announcing a game 7 years before it comes out isn't too early. And yet. This is the wildest thing I've ever heard. The game is not taking too long to develop. We just announced it too early.
Yeah, that's
Development's fine.
It's just too early. I do find it ironic that we're making fun of this, given that this is the entire logic we built a show on. I think we didn't think about this. We were talking about this story, but like every time that we're late for the show, we're like, it's too early.
Breath of the Weth.
Ifreef.
Yeah, AAA games are doing just fine. We don't need to worry about AAA games.
Hey,
we don't need to worry about the
AAA
people who
games.
make them. Everyone and everything in the games industry is fine. Giant super mega capitalism is going great for all of us.
There's plenty of it.
Please spend your $1,400 check on half your rent.
Y'all, I'd like to end the show by talking about something that actually matters.
Whoa, that's a bold departure.
Look,
Are you sure?
we mucked. We
mucked?
I'll leave it at that.
We mucked and we morked. We jazzed and we newsed. We legged and we zegged.
We eefed and we freefed.
We heaved and we freefed.
We breathed and we wept. I know it should have stopped a while ago. Anyways, a Twitter account has popped up called Peeled Pokemon.
Called what? I'm sorry. We may have lost that.
Peeled Pokemon.
Peeled Pokemon. Red leather, yellow leather. Peeled Pokemon.
What is it?
One sock cutter, he cut socks. Two sock cutters, they cut socks. Three sock cutters, they cut socks. Four sock cutters, they cut socks. Five sock cut. That Pokemon makes me uncomfortable.
Exactly. So this Twitter account is just releasing.
That looks like a TikTok e-girl Pokemon. Go up. Yeah, that Pokemon is in my Insta feed for sure. That
Okay.
Pokemon tries to sell like flat belly tea.
Okay.
You don't think?
No, I could see it. You're right.
Yeah.
She thick.
She's got her stance and her pose right.
Yeah, that's fair. I also, when I'm trying to sell flat tummy tea on Instagram, do this. Don't buy flat tummy teas. It's a scam. And
Yeah, they can't do that. Wow. Okay.
so it just takes all of the details off of the Pokemon.
Right.
So if it has like wings or big ears or any of these like noticeable features, bye-bye, gone. Like colors and textures, bye-bye, gone. And it is an entire Twitter account of you angry little worm. Oh, it's very fun.
Oh, cursed. Cursed times 1,000.
I love them so much.
Oh my lord.
I want one on my wall.
Wait, I don't. What is that one? Oh my. It says it's 442. That's supposed to be.
Would you like to show your screen? Spirit Bomb.
That's not Spiritomb. Oh yeah, it is. It's the base of a Spiritomb. Bring that back up, please.
Oh, it's the base.
It's the base of a Spiritomb.
You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Do you see what I see?
It do be broke?
Oh, it do be broke. It's fine.
Oh wait.
We'll wait.
Wait, 440. I'll bring up 440 since we're stuck on 440.
That's fine. I'm on. Yeah, we can go down to. We weren't on 440.
Oh, we weren't?
No, but I would like to show 440 if
Well,
I can. So let me try and fix my my issue here. You just pressing buttons and taking risks.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's sort of who I am, pressing buttons, taking risks. Okay. That's amazing.
Y'all, I find these so fucking funny.
You got to go back up to that Spiritomb.
All right.
Okay. I just want to show you. I did not think that this was a brilliant account really until this. Now I absolutely understand the brilliance of this account. It's just the little base of the Spiritomb. It's just the little base. I love it.
I love it.
Quality Twitter.
Now that is at peeled_Pokemon on Twitter. I'm following it now.
As you should.
Which I've been keeping up a dumb thing on Twitter where I follow 666 people, so now I gotta go unfollow someone for this. Like I'm not.
You're
gonna
like
be
the
able to do it
movie of
forever.
Twitter accounts.
I'm not gonna be able to do this forever. But
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
Keep it up for now.
You're sort of like Mubi.
I'm sort of like movie. Anthony's just watching and judging who I unfollow.
I did
Yeah?
just judge that.
Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
just judge that. But I will say this. She's not a great Twitter follow. She's a wonderful person, the person you unfollowed, but not a great Twitter follow.
Okay, well. Anyways, y'all. I think that
And her name is.
I think that we should end the show.
And we will say her name right now, and that name is
Thank
Dula
you,
peep.
everybody. Thank
Dula-
you, everybody,
Dula peep.
for watching. It's too early today. Thank you for starting your morning with us.
Yeah, right on time, and not just on time, but also on target, on focus, on point as always. Dula peep. We want to thank everybody who supported this because, Jesus, based on this episode, you made a bad decision. But let's go through it. We want to thank Knive DM, G Soto with the 15 to the SAL, Sage, Anthony, and Lily Fund. Now we do want to mention once again,
As the goal states. There is no editor.
There is no editor right now. So but if there is an editor, it will go to that editor. David Dave Boy with the 15 or the 10, son of Orpheus 537. That's a nice round donation number. It would be a shame if someone ruined it. Oh, you clever thing. Carl Loriton with the 25. Twist of Fate with Kurt. Sorry. Twist of Fate with the 25. Need my hedges in Minecraft cleaned up, please, and thank you. The trick is, according to most homeowners associations, they cannot be higher than 6 foot 6 inches. So that's where you want to do, and it's helpful to have a little bit of fencing, chain link fencing, in the center of the hedge, so you can just cut to the top of the fence. Pirate Kitten, $10. I've been binge watching over the last week, so thank you for the awesome show. Cassidy Weaver with 100 bits. Higher? Yes. Sin Eater, it depends on what context you're asking that in, but
It was a while ago.
but yes.
Sometimes we reading him at the end of the show.
Sin Eater GX, thank you for the follow. As Joriel, $50 donation, thank you. Gardane Ace, thank you for the follow. Most of these follows were before the Spubby,
That's fair.
which makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Dylan Gabriel, it's Defrag, Squiggles McGee, thank you all so much.
And just
for
now,
the support.
Radian, thank you so much for those bits and saying I have no regrets about spending my morning in this way.
You should.
You sweet beans. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you. And also, Cass, with those next 100 bits higher was about raising the goal.
If we believe it, we can achieve it.
If we believe we can achieve it. We do this show 3 days a week. We have no financial backing on this channel whatsoever, actually.
And
In
no
fact,
jobs,
we
baby!
lose money on this channel, quite simply. We also don't have jobs. So, with that in mind, we do this show 3 days a week. You being here, you showing up, you supporting the show means the world. And it is the way we are able to keep doing this. So thank you. We appreciate you. If you are interested in extra content, we also have a Patreon. This week we did our recap of WandaVision. Was that last week? It's
was
Monday
last
now.
week. It's Monday.
Last week we did our recap of WandaVision. This week we'll be doing some.
God, is it going to be Snyder?
It's probably going to be the Snyder Cut. We're probably going to talk about the Snyder Cut. But we do an extra clip that you do not see live on the show here every single week for It's Too Early. You get early access to podcasts. There's all kinds of fun, spicy, special stuff over there. So thank you to everyone who supports us on Patreon as well. And there are also lots of ways you can support the show without any money.
Listen, you share a clip. You tweet about the show. You let people know you've been enjoying it. You join the Discord and hang out with other little pickles, sweet BBs.
Make a little meme.
Make a little make a meme.
Make a little GIF.
Make a little meme that we can describe in excruciating detail on the show. All of that stuff helps. You know, we're an independent channel. And the best thing that you can do to support an independent channel and an independent creator is just share what they create so we can help find other little pickles and little BBs out in the world.
Y'all are awesome.
Thank you all so much for joining us this morning.
Anthony, where can they find you on the internet?
Oh, I'm everywhere on the internet at Carboni, except for here on Twitch, where I am at Anthony Carboni. Twitch, you cowards, it's mine. Give it back to me. Also, I have a science comedy podcast called We Have Concerns that I co-host with Jeff Kanata. That's at wehaveconcerns.com. And in addition to being here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings, I'm also here Friday evenings with Saige and a bunch of other wonderful people playing some D&D on Failed Save, which is, I would probably say, the fucking goofiest D&D show you'll ever watch in your life.
Yeah, we have fun.
That's some goofy shit.
We have fun here.
How about you, Saige?
Hi, you can find me everywhere on the internet at NotSage. I'm live on my channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Gonna be streaming a little more, which is cool. Can't imagine why. I'm gonna be streaming a little more. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy that. We'll figure out what the new schedule is. But you can find me here on this channel most days of the week. We create content. We do 7 shows a week, 5 days a week. It's bananas.
It's
so
bananas.
Lots of stuff here. The next thing coming up will be It's Too Early, and then followed by Dogwoods and Dust Bowls, which I'm not on, but I produced and we worked very hard on, and I'm very proud of. So yeah, I think that's most of the stuff. You can find me on the Smosh Games channel sometimes.
Oh no. Merrick donated 1132 saying that's better, and I think they wanted to go to 666.66.
I don't think they did. I think
And they went to
nailed it.
666.69.
I think that was perfectly
Oh,
intentional.
but that's the nice.
That's the nice.
That's the devil in the nice.
You see?
Oh, I can be
see,
your
they
devil
hit it.
or your angle.
Merrick, thank you for being our devil and our angle.
I totally forgot, by the way, if I can mention.
Yeah.
Tonight, I will be on Travis McElroy's Twitch channel with Danny Fernandez, Ron Funches, and a couple other lovely people for a little cocktail party stream. I have no idea what that means. Travis is not great at explaining what's going to happen during shows, but I can tell you this: it's happening, and I will be there.
Or said, I guess my nemesis, Travis McElroy. Or put
Can you
Travis
imagine-
in the box.
Can you imagine Travis McElroy being somebody's nemesis?
He was put in horny jail by Orf.
Oh, that's right.
That's why he's his nemesis.
He accidentally put Trav in the horny jail for the Lola Bunny thing.
I
But
love
yeah,
it.
I'll be there.
Accident? Spot on.
8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific is when I'll be there. Alonzo ruined the hell out
All
of
right,
the
y'all.
nice.
Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. I will see you on my channel also tonight after Anthony's thing.
Okay. Bye.